young truck.
This hallway leads into the bath and to our bedroom. I put the... Sandy, see where your picture is? I'm trying to cover up some bad walls. And look what I did right as you go out the door. I wonder who those kids are. Sandy, there's your plaque that you and Bill give us for Christmas. Lacey gets up in this window in my chairs and watches the birds. You go through here into our hall. Look how many closets we have just here in the hall. And here's our bedrooms since I got it all done. I'm amazed how everything looks pretty good with this old green painted wall, but it doesn't look too bad. We have another great big walk-in closet right here. And it's amazing how our mauves and blues have just matched everything. There's Nita's plaque that she fixed for Daddy and I. Here's our kitchen. Well, I'd have these curtains off and blue ones hung up there, but I just don't want to spend any money that we may end up having to leave. That's our view from the back. There's my ducks. I wonder who fixed those for me. Look what I found down at Kmart. Isn't it cute? More ducks, of course. I think that's why Paul and I become such good friends. We're both crazy about ducks. That's what I did right above our table. My first gift from Colorado. 2 rocks. Linda Grant gave them to me. We'll have to find this place, kids, because they say you can just go up and pick up some. It's on the side of a mountain up there by Trinidad somewhere. And there's Daddy's pork and beans. Right off the kitchen. But the best part about this whole place, if we have company, is our little family room right off here to the back. Reminds me a great deal. It's about the same size as our little one there in Pittsburgh. We just need a little old cheap hideaway bed. This is our bedroom that Grandma and I fixed this week. I'm real tickled on how it turned out. And here's our headboard that we stripped. Oh, remember that old green and blue thing? I think it really turned out cute. We did the headboard and the foot and the curtains all out of one sheet and 2 pillowcases. I'm just real tickled with it. Best part about it, I can use it back home just like it is, you know. We're gonna give it 6 months and see what happens. We went to 2 churches Sunday. First Baptist in the morning and Calvary Baptist in the evening. Both ministers come and visit us this week, and they're just, the people we met's been so friendly. Of course, no one compares to you kids and our friends back home, but all I know is we're supposed to be here right now. And who knows what the future's gonna bring. All I know is we love you kids with all our hearts, and thank God for telephones. Sandy, this means more than words can say. All I know is let's just use this place as, you know, you kids have a vacation place to come to this summer. And we might as well enjoy it while we're here and just at least try to have fun. Daddy and I both feel like we're here for a reason, more than coal mining. So what that is, I have no idea, and it's kind of scary. There's my baby Rachel. Boy, I bet you've changed since we moved. Rick and Mary, we need a picture of you to hang on the wall, so hurry up and get it to us. And kids, we go right out this door here into the garage. So when I'm here, I'm locked up safe and sound when Daddy's working. Boy, these pictures sure aren't straight, are they? Well, kids, I guess it's about time to go, and I just want y'all to know how much I love you. Our kids and our son-in-laws and our grandkids. You're all precious. I'll try to take some more film tomorrow. Bye-bye. Wanted to get up this morning and show you kids what it's like every morning when we wake up. It's 7 o'clock here and the sun's coming up over the mountain. This is coming out of our kitchen window. Today's the day Grandma's gonna leave, so this will be the last day that I can shoot. And she's gonna bring the film home and let all you kids see it. Well, kids, Daddy and I have prayed and prayed, wanting the Lord to lead us to a new home church. And as of yesterday morning, we now are members of First Baptist Church of Ratone. We just really do feel like that's where the Lord wants us for this time. It's a Southern Baptist church, just like what we left. Seeing back, there's a education center, just like Trinity. And then this here's a sanctuary, all up front here. You would all just love the pastor. He is such a caring, neat guy. He seems to be probably, I don't know, somewhere 46, 50, somewhere in there. Retired serviceman, 20 years, then went into the ministry because I feel like God really called him to do this. Married with 4 kids, really seems to have a heartbeat for the people. He's already excited about Daddy being a deacon and all this. So. Kids come out, we'll have to show you around. Kids, this will probably be the last shot, and I just want you all to know how much Dad and I love you.
Ratone in your picture.
And you know, the greatest part about us living here is we're coming back to Pittsburgh someday. Maybe in 6 months, and maybe in a year. Well, I know Daddy doesn't want to go underground, and so when they say, Ed, you got to go underground, we're coming home. We just made it this, you know, stipulation, and we're not going to waver from it because he has no business being under there. Grandma's bringing our film home today, and so I know tomorrow you'll all be watching it. Every one of you kids, son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, grandbabies, we just love you to death. I want you to come and see Ratone, New Mexico as soon as you can. Bye-bye.
Poaching and prosecuting. Because they might as well get some money off of them because they're eating their cattle, grass.
That's right.
But here's one, right? No, it isn't. Get that weed on there.
Yeah.
But when
Linda called when we got home and wanted us to take us up here to the volcano. So Grandma and I just grabbed our coats and out the door we went. How far are we now, Linda, from it?
10 miles. Luckily there was a sign right there. I would
Yeah.
really the deers back home, actually the farmers are glad when deer seeds to
Yeah.
get rid of a few.
Yeah, they're really eating a lot more of their green. Of course, here it's just your grass. And you very seldom, like going out to the mine, I've never seen an antelope. They don't seem to be on that side of the town when it gets close to the mountains. And you don't see deer out here. Now, of course, my problem is
We'll find out, won't we,
that's
Grandma?
exactly what's happened. You get up there and you find out you've got a couple people who did not know they were afraid of heights.
How high is that, Linda?
8,800, I believe.
Oh my God.
Now there's a walk around the top that's a mile long and it'd be very nippy. It might get a little higher. And a peak at the top, there's a place when it's clear you can see 5 states.
Good
Kansas,
grief.
Oklahoma, Texas, of course, New Mexico, and Colorado. In fact, they say you can see Pikes Peak, which is probably 200 miles.
My God.
170 or something.
And this erupted, what, how many years ago?
Well, this segment of volcanoes, or Capulin, they say probably 10,000. But its last eruption may have been as recent as 5,000 years. Let's see, if they had a 2 million year ago one, then they had a 1 million year ago one, so I figure we got 900 and some thousand years before we have to worry about another one.
Then you and I won't have to
Yeah,
worry
we
about
should
it.
be all right. There's not a whole bunch of a railing.
And we're still on 3 miles from it?
Would be about a mile and a half. should have, especially with this hearing I've been having. I should have looked at it. So the state has to fence the cattle off the highway. If you get something here, tough luck. Yeah, these fences are put in by the state because they have to fence the cattle off. If it's a state road, the fences are state because this is open range. See, right now we're on open range.
That's where we're going.
Volcano Road closed. Well, it's got just this tree growing right up in the middle of a squeeze.
In that middle of that?
And this is a volcano rock, right?
Yeah, it'd be a squeeze up, like they were
For
talking
heaven's
about on
sake.
the film. And I've never
See the
taken
tree
these
growing
pictures
right out
before.
in the middle.
Look at the
Is
side.
that
It's
that
pushed
one?
up, but the sun may be wrong. Back up anymore.
And no, that's fine, Ken.
Isn't that something there? But I can't understand how quick that. It said back there in a very, I forget what, a short period,
time, yeah.
that the flowers and the stuff, that just looked
And
The
It's
road is
really-
closed till March 15th, right?
Right.
So it'll be open just in time for all of you to come out spring break.
Well, we'll go buy some clothes. And we'll watch buried underneath my bracelet. Well, this watch is. If I have a watch on each arm, I'll say that.
What?
You got your tape on and I would
Look, no, that's fine. My goodness. Gee, I wish we could have went and saw it, don't you?
Yeah, I just feel disappointed. I'm afraid it might be weather. I did read where they said about the cuts. Well, we can send more money to the
Now there you, is this the side of there where the road?
spirals up.
That's the road we'll
Anytime
take
you want,
spring
that's
break.
part of traveling is
For Pete's
tourists
sake.
stop for anything they want you. You know where the sides broke out here, as much as the littler ones too. These little teenies where they.
Now this is all government owned, isn't it?
No, these would be ranches on those sides now. The Corley ranches sit there. Now out on the Bivadel, these guys are running wild. And
They're still running wild?
well, they were imported in, but they just there's heard that
This
hotel, and this is where the guys when they were making the Goodnight Loving Trail stayed here.
Huh.
It's written
What, a
up a
movie?
lot in this pamphlet, and it'll tell the dates. It'll have the date up here on how old it is. But it's got some good old stories. It's a National Register of Historic Places, 1888.
For heaven's sake.
It
Right around
Folsom
the mall.
Hotel. I've been looking.
And they've made movies here, huh?
Now the movies were out there, right in the midst of all the love acting. This is all closed stuff. Well, it's all probably from that volcano right up there.
Good heavens.
There goes the water that goes to the waterfall. It comes in the spring or something. This is you'll want to get your camera.
Oh,
In fact, I should have. They have some pictures of it frozen that are just beautiful postcards. There was a flood through here, and it's written in there that killed I don't know how many people and washed a real fabulous old hotel out, old house.
good.
Yeah, here's on the Folsom Hotel and Cafe. In the 1930s, it was still being done stuff.
Well, really, this is a different country
Yeah, you don't
than
have to
what it is
drive.
back at Ratone anyway.
Well, that's what's so fun, I think, on Ratone is when people come, we can go 50 miles either way and show you some things that you can't believe. Like the road to Taos is got what they call the Palisades, and it's another volcanic thing, only it comes up and just is a huge wall. And they go straight up and you park right by it, and it's a street. It's just beautiful drive. The Taos Road's a real pretty.
This is just a waterfall, huh, Linda? Coming out of the mountains.
We're standing on, what, 20, 30 feet of it.
Good heavens.
But it was prettier when it got mud. See it already.
Yeah.
It's not gonna, I mean, it's solid stuff.
For heaven's sake.
And we've been down, get down there.
Have you really?
We go back up there and we work up through the
they bring cattle in here to...
They did back in the 1800s.
Gosh.
Well, it's still like in a wreck.
It just reminds me of old John Wayne's movies.
Boy, this whole part does, doesn't it? But has a good night. Yeah, he probably played good night at one time or another.
Where's that coming from out this
It starts back up in there. It's called the dry Circa, but this would be for snow runoff a lot, and then it always runs from seeps under, you know, where because there's.
Kids will bring you out here.
This is a neat thing.
It really is.
Aim down, let's show what we're walking on. Put it back over here. And then there should be.
Why this is fascinating, we are closer to it.
Yeah, you can.
That's
This is just some of the scenery going back into the tunnel.
We're going over Johnson Basin. So we're not very. Now, if you keep taking, there'll be a volcano on the lower lands standing up out in the moon.
Good
Just to see
grief.
the other way.
It's miles and miles
Oh yeah, that
down
is like
there.
driving across the moon. That's a terrible road. Don't ever take the one that goes into Trinidad. It's the same distance, but you'll go higher. I think it's such a contrast and strange.
We are on top of a mesa
Johnson
right
Mesa.
now. Johnson Mesa.
People used to live in Florida. There's that volcano I was telling you about out in the lowlands. You can see on.
Yeah, see it.
That's just the top of the little one that's in the lower
Good
part of the lower.
Our buses have been incredible. I cannot wait for you to get out here to see some of this. We have been on for the last 30 minutes on top of a mesa. Linda and Paul's got a big old van, and they said it'll hold as many people that wants to come out here. Hope Grandma can, I know she can just explain all this when we get back, when she gets the film home. Use some quartz rock to bring home. We are above the clouds here. Huh? Oh my goodness. Linda just handed me some snow. And it feels like styrofoam. Instead of melting, it evaporates. Gosh. I had to show you where we were at on top of that mesa. I hope the camera. Well, it's great, Linda. Thanks.